Okay. We're going to fungus bogs.
Hey everyone, this is Narlo here. As you see, this is part of the problem we've been having.
Sacred Boneyard, yes. 2-length mission, 1 cave complex. I don't understand. What's the difference then between mission length and mission cave complexity? Because surely the more complex the cave is what makes a mission longer or shorter, isn't it?
Okay, technically maybe. Cave length is the actual length, the actual linear feet the cave has.
Time to get to work, team.
And complexity is how big of a spaghetti it is. How many crisscrossing passages, how many caves on top of caves, all that kind of stuff. Do you see I'm doing this?
Yeah.
I'm doing this in voiceover.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
as I've said on some of our videos, you'll see coming up, we've had a lot of problems with action lately. To the point.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Apparently it started back
225 Morkite.
early in January. So that's when we switched over to OBS.
Oh, sorry.
So it recorded the video and of course Minefiend's part of it.
We'll do the next one on the level 3 one then.
Because his voice is on top of his voice is recorded on the main along with the game sound. But my voice always records into a separate file, which did not record for any of these missions. But I wanted to keep them because
what sort of cave are we in here?
It's got some interesting stuff in it.
Looks like there might be 2 exits from this cave.
Plus, I like keeping a record of all we've done.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking around for stuff.
Keep a record of the kind of stuff that we've done, and also, this is where we did the mineral trading and opened up the mineral trading network. So I wanted to have that, have that kept as well, and the different missions we did for it. So, but being as that it's only one side.
I'm all for missions where you can take it at whatever pace you're in the mood for. You know, if you want to run and gun and be as hectic as anything, fine. But if you enjoy just taking your time,
that's where we're talking about hazard level.
Oh, there's a green thing here.
Because this is
JD's in the wall somewhere.
This is where we move up to hazard 3. Not in this mission, but I think in the next mission we move up to hazard 3 because both of us agreed that hazard 2 was just a little too easy. It was getting a little too comfortable for us. Yeah, in both multiplayer and solo. So yeah, we're starting to play real Deep Rock now. I may edit it a bit more. It may be edited a little bit tighter and everything than I usually do, simply because...
Oh, I've not seen those yet.
Simply because you only have, Minefiend's side of the conversation. So the comic relief is not available. It's just the intellectual one of the group. It's a shame.
So, do you want to head down? Yeah, we've got 2 dirt walls out of it, or this passage here, whatever this passage is.
It's a shame you can't see our faces while we're doing it. We don't have webcams, because you definitely see that.
Go west. Oh, there's no way out of this one, is there?
You would definitely. You definitely see we'd be like the Pet Shop Boys.
Oh no! I'm right in the impact zone. No, I can't get out of that. I can't get out of that. No, there's no way I can get out of that.
And that he's got the brains.
It must have just come in, and the dead end I was down was right at one side. I had to try and cross the whole meteor.
He's got the brains. I've got the looks. As I said, I am the comic relief of the group.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right. And our meteor here.
Requesting rock cracker package.
Rock crackers inbound. Stand by.
So we'll crack into that. And get it going. Let's see where the rock crackers end up here. We have such a wonderful history of rock crackers ending up some of the most crazy ass places.
Alright, you go for that one, I'll go for this one over here then.
But looks like these two might actually be on the same level with us anyway. Yeah, it looks like they're on the same level. We just got to do a little digging to keep from going around and around and around. One of them's not 87 levels above us or X number of levels below us, so that worked out nicely.
Yeah, and they do bring in useful stuff.
I do not remember what the heck it was that we were discussing there about bringing in useful stuff. It has been over a month and a half since we recorded this. That's one of the disadvantages of recording damn near everything.
Oh yeah, that's for doing the event stuff, yeah. So that this classes as one of the in-game events that it's over this way.
I'm not the most directionally.
No, you don't need to break it. You can just come down this side of the pillar.
I don't have the best directional sense when it comes to this game. It follows right on along with how well I was able to find my way around in Minecraft, which is not very. Hey, let's get these rock crackers hooked up. Get this done. Get some damn. It's blue. You can drop it anytime you want. Come on. And my favorite part
Jackhammer in place.
is allowing him to do most of the hard work back there. He'll be sitting there going, how can you have 2,000 rounds? I've only got 3. Well, it's because I let you do most of the shooting. That's why.
Cracking commencing. Stay alert. The noise is bound to attract unwanted attention.
Okay. Always love the swarms all the groups bring in. I like the missions, not particularly this one, because this is a mining mission. But I enjoy the missions.
There's quite a few of them, yeah.
I enjoy the missions like the elimination missions where you go after the dreadnoughts, and the industrial sabotage ones where you don't have the swarms. You know, they're the opposite. The opposite of the point extraction.
What was that web thing?
This is going to take forever if you don't keep all hammers operational. Restart energy and parts ASAP.
Okay.
Opposite of the point extraction where it's endless waves. I enjoy the ones where you decide when the waves hit, because the waves only hit when you do X. So let's get these things running again. Back to it.
Hammers are hammering.
I actually wonder if
hammers are hammering.
I actually wonder if this is one of those
Music to
where
a dwarf, he is.
if you stayed close to the hammers,
A moment longer.
but I don't think so. Don't think that makes a giant amount of difference. They would just attack the crackers out here then, probably. Plus, you'd separate the party, and you don't ever split up the party. Played enough D&D to know that. All right, let's get those rock phages.
Now grab and deposit whatever was inside.
Stand there, Molly.
Some better equipment.
Get those rock phages put away. The rock phages are always a mixed blessing. They're not my favorite part of doing a mission.
Bounced off. You were bounced off down the passageway over there. You get like an extra bounce, don't you?
But it is fun to be able to fill up your little circles on your battle
That's the last
pass,
one.
on your season pass, and get the extra script for it.
finish the mission and get back home.
Any healing in here? Yeah.
The only part I truly dislike about it.
What about through your dirt passage? Is that the way we're going next then?
I don't dislike the rock phage missions that much, the infection missions that much. The only part I truly dislike about it is those little rock phage larvae. I hate those things. As you're supposed to. So, well done, devs. You made it quite nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. As I said, I'm going to be editing these a little bit stronger, I think, than usual. And Mindfiend seems to be happy and agree with that.
I need the damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
So we shall see you when in between interesting things.
Oh, hello.
Check out these moves.
Praetorians, always fun, always nice to have. At least back then when we didn't really still have a great grasp. I mean, we're still in our mid-teens, hadn't promoted yet. It was nice to have his lure to turn the Praetorians and all. Now we just chew through them. I mean,
I'm not a fan of that.
I was discovering last night, in fact, because since we promoted, we've basically switched. We're leveling up another set of little young ones, and I'm running the engineer, and he's running a gunner. And yeah, by the time, you know, something appears, I throw my lure out.
I'm spotting a swarm coming towards you. Get ready.
By the time my lure lands and attracts it, he's already killed it. So, yeah. Some of the stuff just doesn't scare us quite as much as it did as back in these days.
Where's she going? Coward.
Molly's got the scent. She's getting the hell out of here.
I got the deposit.
Look at them shred the Praetorians now. They've got the ammo up.
I mean,
The armor piercing on them.
even the turrets will shred the Praetorians now. So we don't worry about that so much. Oppressors can still be a pain, although Yellow Waffle told us and Mindfiend has discovered, has verified. I have not really had a chance to do it yet because I've been too busy doing other things, but he runs around behind them and yeah, just blows the hell out of them, just keeps circling and running around behind them. So that one's not as big a challenge as it used to be. Detonators, on the other hand, we're still wondering about. I think we still have the detonators.
The wave is thinning out. Take out the rest of them. Snap.
And they're more case of just staying away from them, staying out of their range. It's much like the haunted
Call them
cave.
back to save ammo.
Last time we did a haunted cave, it wasn't that difficult a problem.
You want some more?
Uh-oh, got a web spinner somewhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah, if you get close enough, I can shoot you. Your web doesn't help.
There were two. There were one in the doorway and one at, well, the edge of the cave and one up there. Yeah. Do you need any health or anything? There's some up above.
Of course not. As always, I stay in the back.
Bring the pain!
These little glowing maggot things, I always think I found something special and then it's just one of them.
As you heard by his laughing there, obviously, as I said, I'm the comic relief. I was obviously saying stuff utterly hilarious. I'm so sorry y'all are missing out.
I've been getting a lot of shorts from some guy who does all the rock and stone, deep rock galactic videos, and they're really funny because him and his mates they'll find a mushroom and they'll keep pinging it and pinging it and pinging it until the controller gets annoyed and tells them off for pinging mushrooms. Wonder what a glow tree does.
Pretty sure I said it glows.
Maybe. That's probably a good idea.
As I said, world-class humor here, folks.
Nope, Morkite and Nitra here. Oh, it's not Nitra, it's not Morkite, it's Cropper.
Molly, over here!
Do you have the phrase "cover cropper" when if you get hurt?
Never heard that before.
Oh, yeah, we have the. Oh yeah, we have a phrase. Oh, he came a cropper. In other words, he came off badly, or something bad happened to him, etc. Oops.
Has to be a Britishism.
I wonder if the different materials have like sort of themed uses. Like for instance, if you get cropper, are you more likely to be able to spend it on explosive items or something like that? Bismore helps with armor type stuff or whatever.
Very damn good question, and I have no idea. All right, just an intermission here. The wiki said nothing about it. That was a damn good question he brought up. Wiki didn't say anything about it. I couldn't find anything on Reddit. There's plenty of speculation about what are the minerals used for out in the quote real world of the Deep Rock Galactic Universe, but nothing about whether there's anything in game they're doing. So I was going to go through this. The ones I've already picked, I don't think it shows anything. Yeah, it doesn't show anything on them. But the ones I haven't picked still show the price. For instance, the Magnite here is used for area of effect, but then it's used for projectile speed. Here it's used for improved speed. So it looks like, if anything, maybe, area damage. Over here, special damage. Doesn't seem to. I was thinking, well, maybe it's for the rockets, but then you get armored, the autocannon here, and it's for fear, area of effect, area damage. So maybe it could be used for like area damage or something. Might be more heavily weighted toward that. But then here it's for heat. It's for cooling the gun. Spinning your barrels longer, stuns, blow through, so that might have something to do with more specialized stuff. Don't know. Is it Croppa? Croppa's here for cooling, but then it's also for damage, and it's also for stun. Well, no, that was Jade, but here, damage again, special. So you'd have to just in my little look over, like, okay, let's inner pearls, magazine size, and then Croppa there's for total ammo, and there's rate of fire with a inner pearl, and there's a rate of fire with an inner pearl, rate of fire with Croppa. So, yeah, you'd have to have somebody sit down with a spreadsheet and probably go through every single one of the things and check them out. Just a cursory glance, there might be a few trends or something, but nothing that I can definitively say that, oh, this helps with that and this helps with that, because it seemed like the Magnite here might be helping with special stuff like area of effect and fear, but then it's also used in a couple that are just straight extra damage. So, hard to say. And the inner pearls seem to be kind of all over the place. So, yeah, we'll have to leave it indeterminate, but other than a kind of maybe a trend, doesn't seem to be something you can definitively say, yes, this use here more, that more. It seems like they're just kind of used in general, perhaps. So maybe you might could do a spreadsheet and find out they've all evened them out. So there you go. Science! Rockenstone!
Oh, more kite up here.
I'd almost forgotten what exactly it was that we were collecting. I do that a lot on these mining missions. And there's no clear objective like a big egg.
Yeah, getting 4.1 a time here now. When I was doing that mission where I was one shot, I was getting something like about 0.2 a time for it. It was ridiculous.
I think I discussed here where I watched one of the live streams the devs did, but one of them was complaining about that. He doesn't like the proportional mining. He's like, fall off in whole chunks. I want to see round numbers.
So there's another passage now to the left, to the right of the claw tree. Yeah, that's the one where it was up here when they. Yeah, so we might have to. Oh, the ones. Yeah, over this way now. Here we go. Here's the dirt one.
Bunch of false exits fooling us there.
I like the look of your axe.
I tell him here it's just the chillax.
Yeah, I've got one though.
It's like I ran into a guy in the store the other day. I like wearing flat caps. It's my favorite kind of hat. I've been wearing them since high school. Long before I was before I was an Anglophile. I guess no. I've been watching Britcom since I was in middle school, so and Doctor Who. But yeah, I've always loved flat caps, and ran into a guy in the store the other day, and he was wearing one. He was like, "I highly approve of your your headwear there." And it's like, "Well, thank you. I definitely think that a person's choice of hat shows their level of class and sophistication." He agreed.
Bad news, team. A swarm of McTerrors have caught your scent. Better prepare yourself.
I'd wear a flat cap in this. They have a nice one, and I'd wear one in this. Except for I do not want to give up my eye patch. I love that eye patch.
Airborne hostiles incoming.
I don't mind the McTerra when they're in a tunnel like this. Out in the open where they can move around a little bit too much for my aiming skills and my ability to track, I'm not the great
There's all
fan.
sorts of weird creatures in it later on, isn't there? Things that can pick you up and fly off with you.
But put them in a tunnel like this where they can't get away from you and can't maneuver too much, and they're not that big a deal.
Frontal down!
Yeah. Heard him saying, I don't think we'd run into a grabber yet. We've seen a few of them since then, but fortunately, I'm not sure if either one of us has ever been grabbed by one. Oh, I love it when the goo bombers die. They die so beautifully.
You're almost through the wave, team. Go, go!
Once we get through this wave, I'm gonna pause my recording here and go grab me a cup of coffee. My caffeine addiction applies to editing as well as recording.
Whack-a-mole.
Stand your ground! Give no quarter!
See, once again, you hear everybody's laughing. Y'all missing out on such wonderful comedy here.
Yep.
I mean, I am the equivalent of Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, and, I don't know, Targrin Snardrock from SETI Alpha 4. Take my mule, please. All right. Gonna go get coffee. Pausing here. Be back in just a moment.
You may have liked it. Yeah, you're running in place at the moment. Yep.
Oh, and I'm lagging out too, so a good place to do it.
That's the one thing about the engineer is he zooms through ammo.
Absolutely, I am discovering that. And the whole playing with, yep,
Okay.
lagged on out. A night of many problems, not just with action. Yeah, playing the engineer while he plays the gunner, I'm discovering, God, I chew through the ammo.
Do I need to re-invite you?
Especially my turrets. That's why I understand now why he spends so much of... I don't understand how he can spend so much of his time running back and forth between his turrets and do
I don't want to summon it here. It seems like a bad place to summon the ammo here.
And do so much of the gunning and fighting, too. He's a talented...
Might be near a cabin.
Talented brother trucker, that Mind Fiend is. I should some crashing in here in a moment.
Oh, there you come. Yeah, I didn't see your pod come down when I saw your character pop in. Oh, whoa! Now I heard a pod come down. Oh dear, so that's ripped us off Rock Market. You collected, did it? Oh, there's some Market still.
Nope, there's the backpack there. That's when we discovered that, yes.
I want to punch the guy in R&D.
Oh, is that all your Market? Ah, there you go.
That's when we discovered that, yes, when you come back in, you've got a backpack laying around. Pick it up.
Ah, right, I didn't know that. Right.
Bring it with you. I wonder if we did that last night. Because at one point, Mind Fiend lagged out last night and had to leave out and have Bosco for a while, and I don't know if we ever did.
It's a very, very well done game. It really is. Everything about it.
Did we ever go back and get your backpack?
Every animation and the...
Apparently, they like the way I taste it. Running right past the funny-looking engineer there.
Rival antenna node.
I don't do it
Rival
often.
antenna node.
Don't do it often, but I still love blowing up a field.
Might need to call in some ammo. I'll do it here then, where it's.
I think this might be our first antenna node.
Supplies are on the way.
We still haven't successful, well, as a multiplayer.
Once it's come down, I'm going to block its passage up with my platform because the bloody Molly climbed up one from me. Left me at the bottom of a cave system.
I don't know if Mind Fiend has ever completed one of these on solo, but we've never completed one on multiplayer, so this may be our first one we've ever done.
Right.
I know it's the first one I saw.
Ooh. So I wonder what we do with the antenna thing then.
Yep, it is our first.
Antenna node.
I said it's one of the reasons why I didn't want to just...
Oh, it's got wires going to it.
Didn't want to just delete this. You know, it's nice to see our history. See the first time that we run into stuff.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people call my Mrs. Booler because they can't pronounce her name. Yeah, there's two antennas. I bet we can hack that, can we?
A lot of people call my missus a lot of things too.
Yep. Disable relay, hold E.
Right.
The communications router will self-destruct unless the required number of antenna nodes are disabled. Start hacking or start running.
I'm glad it gives you a choice.
Find the active antenna and hack it.
Start hacking or start running.
I said, remember, we're just learning this.
How do I hack the antenna nodes?
We don't know. We haven't noticed that
Nope, can't.
one of the lights, one of the
There's
wires
one
have
here,
a
but I
light.
don't seem to be able to do anything with it.
Still figuring it out. Still figuring it out. And even now that we got it figured out, I'm still crap at it, but...
Can't see anything on here to hack.
Hopefully it'll dawn on us here shortly.
I think it's about to blow. Did you back music?
Of course, when I hack, I'm thinking hacking means with the axe.
Well, I can't find any hack thing.
Great, just what we need. Kind of a mini swarm while we're trying to figure this out, too.
You can deform it and then it pops
Found
back.
us a piece of crap.
So, I don't
First
know.
time that I've
Well,
noticed. I knew that the self-destruct thing, first time I've noticed the little countdown timer up underneath the little bar that shows how long you've got to hack the individual node that's lit up. And finally I'm noticing that there's a flashing red light. Or I think I'm noticing it. Please
There's
tell
3
me I
of them
noticed.
in total.
Please tell me I noticed
Usually
that
you
light
know, you
going
press
off.
E and do some sort of game, but I can't find any way of hacking it.
Nope. Still trying to dig it up out of the ground or something. See what I mean? Didn't even, it's like, you get so tunnel vision on some of this stuff. Like cropper. Oh, cropper.
Yeah, there's some wire going out this way, yeah. Oh, no, the wires are charging. It's sending a
There
signal
you go.
down one of the cables. I wonder if you've got to go and hack that one then.
That's why I keep him around.
It's sending a signal down a cable.
It's like when we played the Secret World,
So,
he would sit there and figure out these puzzles. He figured out a couple of them, like in Egypt, that
How's
I
it going?
still haven't figured
oh,
out.
it's going over to the other one now.
It's like, it seems like it ought to be so
okay,
easy.
can I hack that one then? Yes, yes, you've got to find the one that's it's sending the signal to. Oh, what have I got to do?
Boy, I didn't realize I'd dropped down the hole that far.
Nope.
That was a long drop.
Oh, right, I think I hacked one. Yeah, yeah. You've got to follow the red flashing light to find which one it's trying to access, and then you hack that one.
I think that's where I talked about noticing the red flashing light, not knowing what the hell it meant,
And
but
you've got
I
to
did
cut the
notice it.
wires.
And as you see, we have not actually hacked one yet. We're still at 0.
Oh gosh.
And that one's about
You've got
to go
to
out.
you've got to basically cut both ends of it. Oh, both ends of a wire. Oh no, didn't do it in time.
Tick tock. Where's the next damn node?
Yep. There's another one now going up the passageway. Do you want to go and do it? Can you see it all lit up blue?
Wants me to go and do it. It's like, what?
All right. Well, if you could come down and find the next one, you might be able to get up to it. I can't get up there.
Got one of the annoying shredder drones.
It's that blue light that you can see. It'll be up there.
Got a zip line ready here.
You've got to cut both ends of the wire, and then you've got
And
to
it's already
time
shut down.
the thing so you cut the actual wire itself. Oh, that's alright. So it's gone off that one now. It's come back over here to this one. Try this. Come back to this one.
Yep. It's like everything else we do, especially the first
There's one here.
It's just a matter of flailing about.
I'm taking out the antenna node.
Nice little puzzles, it really
Cut
is.
each end of the wire,
that's
and then
terrible,
cut the
though.
wire in the middle.
Good at this.
So you've got to stop the thing cycling around at the end of each wire,
I need a lot more practice.
and then you've got to. Yep. Timed out. Yeah.
It's kinda
so
like
we're now going
Jetty
to find the one that's active again.
You
now.
can do jetty boot if you got enough practice.
one's active
I
now?
just hate jetty boot to the point where I don't
Well, they're all
want to
nearly
even
done.
practice.
I can't see one going, so maybe it's about to blow.
Yeah, time to
Oh,
clear
right.
out.
Yep. Okay.
This is where we go. How far away is a safe distance for this sucker?
Yep.
It's like, is this far enough? Shouldn't this be good? Let's see.
Oh, I called for Molly.
Decimation imminent. I suggest you prioritize getting to minimum safe distance from the comms router.
And it's a big one.
The communications route has gone up, but you're still standing. Chop chop, on with the mission.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, at least now we know what to do next time we find one. Look for the flashing cable, and then go and hack the one that's flashing.
Let's say you'll be able to do that. I'm still gonna suck at the hacking part.
Did it leave anything when it blew up?
Just frustration and regret.
Oh, I need to deposit all that nitrogen on Molly. Where is Molly? Molly.
Molly, come here.
She's so good. Another one of those shorts was, here's your team, here's the gunner, here's the engineer, here's the driller, and then it showed the scout being eaten by one of those roof things, and it said, and here's the bait. Oh yeah, more Markite. Not Markite, Cropper up here.
A swarm of Glyphid grunts is heading your way. They're almost on you. Get ready.
Griffith Grunts is heading our way. Okay.
The Glyphid grunts are here. Let's show our special handshake, team.
Oh, back in the day when you could still
I still haven't really figured out whether or not my turrets are now mostly directional, because before they seemed to shoot everywhere, and now they seem to be really slow to shoot behind them.
Back in the days of Hazard 2, we could still beat grunts to death with a pickaxe effectively, even when you had 4 or 5 of them around.
You're a stain on the floor.
Where are you?
And I'm lagging out again.
Oh.
That has been an issue as well.
Yeah. I've been trying to protect you as best I can.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated.
Oh, God.
But you're still alive. Well
He did a
done.
good job of protecting me there, and we should be able to, I would imagine, when I ammo up here in a moment and heal.
Yep.
Yep.
Go get it.
That's what's occurring to me. It's nice to know that my brain works the same way during,
Being followed.
my brain works the same way during voiceovers that it does in game, although I would have simply gone for the ammo there. Apparently I remember there being a... Oh! Thank God he put that there.
What happened then?
See, I've told you before, I have this incredibly
Oh yeah.
astounding ability.
Yeah, that's the hole
To
that the
fall down
supply
ammo
pod came
holes.
through.
It's
That
amazing
plastic
how,
foam is to stop molly climbing back
how
out of
well
there.
I do that. How often I do it.
No, dig through it, dig through it. Dig down, you'll be fine.
See, should have just got the ammo to start with. It was right there. In our latest fight, last night we did a battle with den elimination mission with some dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
And as the engineer, I thought to throw some platforms on top of the hole when they dug out of it. Still managed to fall down it once, but I did keep me from falling down it like 12 times, so. Score.
Alright.
Hey, like I said here, why am I coming all the way back to the beginning for red sugar? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's way up there. Would have been so easy just to get some damn ammo.
Well, we saw quite a few of them, didn't we? Before, not so long since.
He thought we saw some too, but apparently not.
Need platforms.
Access provided.
Well, that will give you something to get up to.
Zip line done.
I like the fact that the flares don't disappear either. I mean, so you come past this area like here and it's absolutely peppered with flares everywhere.
Ready to kill some more crates.
Makes me wonder just how valuable Morkite is if we can leave this much old equipment like all these empty ammo containers,
Getting more ammo.
and everything else behind.
Still one left for you there if you need it.
Or is it more like a case
Yep.
of...
It's up this way to get through the next bit.
Is it more like a case of Portal? You know, is it that we're really
Right,
working?
I was right. Sorry, just above you now. Can you see me? Yeah.
Are we really working for a corporation, or is it just some evil multi-quadrillionaire who's decided to imprison a bunch of dwarves, make them think that they're working for a corporation, and just run us through a whole bunch of nasty missions and stuff while he watches us? Because we sure seem to leave a whole bunch of equipment behind.
Another dirt way out there. What was that?
So either there's something
Was that
really
a weapon?
funky,
Wally is on the way.
or that Morkite is incredibly valuable. Because I don't think if he buys all this equipment that they leave behind at Space Walmart, it's still got to be expensive. Boy, those nodes were in some incredibly inconvenient places. A lot of digging to get through if those were the ones that lit up.
Are we coming back into the same cavern? Oh, we are back into the same cavern. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. There's Bulu caps down there. Yeah, Bulu caps down there. So that must be another antenna. I think it said something about 0 and 2. In some ways, I like it when Boss goes around because you don't have to pay for his ammo. No. I'm talking about.
Plus, you got a competent gunner,
Ooh,
right?
ooh, bomber.
Right.
Ow.
Support fire, please.
Boy, that's a hell of a thing to log back into. Nice to come down in the middle of a firefight.
Ah. Well, actually, I thought they would have had those.
It's the American tradition, the cavalry coming in to save the day.
Really? Oh, right, so the only upgrade was like make it brighter, was it? Ah.
This is where we're discussing the
I've been
flares
hoping to
used
be able
have
to upgrade
upgrades.
from medium flares to stronger flares, yeah. But obviously I can't then, can I not? Aww. Yeah. Been looking forward to that. Every time I go to that screen, it's one of the first things I look for. Can I upgrade my flare? Can I upgrade my flare? I've got the last 2 Bulu caps anyway. Where's Molly? Molly. There you go.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
I was watching, we have, I don't know whether or not you've seen it, there's a quiz show called QI, quite interesting. And it's all about interesting facts and everything. And they were talking about people's, different languages they were started off with. And there's an African language where the women speak different language than the men. Yeah. And the children start off speaking the women's language, but when boys reach 10, they swap to the male language.
Deployed up.
You know, because
So long,
men wouldn't
suckers.
use women's words. You know, they have like women's word for something and a man's word for something. Yeah, and then it went on to go up to other things and saying like, well, there's something like about 1/3 of the languages in the world actually use gender for inanimate objects. Like you'll have like French la and le, you know, male and female. And then they went on to say like, for instance, what would you think of as the robot vacuum cleaner? And more or less everybody said, oh, him. And they said, yeah. He said like 2/3 of people thought that the robot vacuum cleaner was male. You know? and then they said, I wonder why it is. And one of the women just said, well, it's probably because it walks around doing nothing and eating everything.
Funny joke. Funny story. Like I said, if he's that funny, imagine how funny the stuff I was saying was.
I'm not sure. We only need 27.
Zip line done.
Oh, you're over there. Okay. Oh, okay. I came up the wrong zip line, did I? Zip zoom. Like that.
Hello.
We're slowly starting to remember to use directions in our compass there. I'm to the south of you, it's to the west of you, that sort of thing.
Yeah, can hear him on the other side of the wall.
Nope, not on the other side.
Ow.
This one's for Carl. We are unbreakable.
Don't know about that. And I like that too, that we both hear the same lines, you know, they're not client specific or anything.
Other than in the dropship. We have discovered we hear different things in the dropship.
You're the tank. Which feels really weird.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does. And as you notice the way I play it, it still feels very weird to me. It's like, meat shield, get up there. I'll stay back here and shoot. Because I don't consider myself tank, I consider myself DPS.
I see you, Spitter.
Subtle difference, but a difference. I don't know why I'm collecting Bulu caps. I don't think I've noticed at this point that we got them all.
Ooh.
So I don't think you get credit for any higher ones.
Look over here! Guys, are you blind? Look over here! Up. Over here by the marker point. Look what I found!
Find something.
I think he's just talking about all the Ender Pearl stuff there.
Oh, the Markite's right here on a puddle on the floor.
Yay! And the way I shoot, I may need some expanded ammo.
The scanner's got a blip the size of a drop pod. Brace for swarm, team.
Well,
One sentry gun ready to be built. Ah! Sentry gun needs assembling.
Swarm? It's a big one, team.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
I was reading today on Reddit a message where they talked about there's some people that were having some issues with some of the lines. I think this in particular was.
there must be a couple of Praetorians coming. It's usually those that move so slowly as this.
A couple of people were talking about, I don't like the line, die like your mother did, because, you know, my mother recently died, and, you know, and it brings up bad memories, and is there a way of patching it out, or can it be removed, and brought up a whole bunch of things about, well, people going, well, you know, my cousin was died in a robbery, can we take guns out of the game, you know, that sort of thing.
Think you could
But
kill me? Well, think
the
again.
part that brought it up for was they were talking about they used to be a lot more foul mouth than they are.
You're almost through the wave.
They used to drop the F-bombs and the S-bomb and all that kind of stuff a lot more. but they took those
maybe
out.
Just we was in a position where they had trouble pathfinding to us.
Took those out, left in some asses and dams and stuff like that. But they took out the word like fuck and all because they said that would be would cause them to have rating changes
Yes, me too.
in certain countries. So the dwarves aren't quite as dirty mouth as they could be. That's why you got stuff like die like your mother did and those kind of things.
Yep.
I'm not scared of you.
Yeah, I want a defensible choke point. Yeah.
Glad I ain't the one to sort this stuff later. More kite found!
More kite found.
All right, good. Finish this up. There we go. Inconvenient,
Ooh.
but we only need 15.
Oh, let's get the two big pieces of cropper first.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
Hate the fungus bogs here. You got these
Button on the mule is activated.
mushrooms.
Home team.
Mushrooms that look a lot like inner pearls, inner pearl markers. Just like when you're in the, I think, Azure Wild, where you got all the things, the glowing lights, the glowing plants on the wall that look like jades.
Covering fire!
What's this?
Go crusher!
All right, about finished up here. Let's see about getting the hell out of
Really?
here.
Yeah. Ooh, these are Enor pearls, aren't they?
See,
Over here by
he
the
was thinking it
market
too.
point.
I was
Is
like,
it?
no,
Oh no, is it
mushrooms.
xenofungus? It
Looks a lot like it, yes.
what's that?
Find the nitra.
Oh, nitra. Okay. Just could see little orange lights on the ceiling. So we've got everything we need then. So shall we just set her going, or do you want to head back a bit?
We used to do that. We used to go back a bit. We may still do
Might
it
as well
here.
set her going from here.
Nope. We used to go back a bit, but we've determined that it's just as easy to follow her back.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't go up a blooming hole.
Unless she goes up a blooming hole, yes. So I was just about to say, in solo, I may still go back about half a way. Just so I don't fall, if I fall down any blooming holes, it's before I set her walking.
Report has arrived. The mule has been called back.
Okay.
Departing in
I got 29 bullets to get us home.
And I was lagging out again.
Oh no.
Say if I was smart, and I've learned to do that since, drop out and rejoin.
Go, go, go! Drop point
See,
isn't
I
waiting
did.
forever.
I did. See, I'm getting smarter at this.
Well,
Getting smarter at this. Don't
Okay.
lag back in all the way
you're
down at the
relying on
bottom
me.
of the
You're
cave.
relying on me to get out. What happens if I get grabbed?
If you get grabbed, you got Bosco, you know.
That's all right. It's okay. I'm nearly there. Oh. Yep. Oh, it's all right. I've got Bosco with me. He'll stop. Help me if I get grabbed.
Yep, you see, you got the good
Bosco's
gunner.
turned up. Yeah, but you won't get any credit for the thing if you don't get back in.
So just don't get in the drop
You
ship.
don't
until
get
I
back in.
get
It's
there.
yeah, join back in because it's better that you. I thought you said you were going to just log out a team or something. Ah.
Alright, come on, load in. Load in. It's not that difficult. And if you put me at the bottom
Oh,
of this
right,
cave,
okay.
dare put me at the bottom of this cave. I should pop in close to him. You always land close to one of the dwarves. In this case, I don't get much of a choice. It has to be him.
Seriously, I'm still 150 meters away from the thing. It's wow. No, I haven't. It's just that she's running round and round. The cave spirals, and so we should be. I think it's come back in a minute to get the first one because it was close to us. But we've got to go through everything to get back there. Oh, don't go across the bridge.
Nope, you're going the wrong way. Follow your arrows. Look at your arrows, dummy. Look at the way the arrows are pointing, dummy.
Molly. Oh, thank goodness that one of your
feel like
zip lines helped me out.
WKRP.
Just in the right place. Oh, spit it right in my face.
I feel like WKRP, where Andy Travis gets fooled.
Oh, have you? You're back in now, are you? Oh, come on, Molly.
Gets fooled by a advertised
No, you deliberately
one of his clients, and fooled by one of the clients, and Herb Tarlick said, "Yep, he did that to you, didn't he?" He said, "Yep." Said, he only did that to me 6 or 7 times before I caught on. Oh, good. Got away from 2 Praetorians back there.
Good.
God, what a pain in the butt this was.
Oh, that's that bit where there was a big hole underneath.
Oh, tell me you didn't fall down the hole. I have a bad habit of all these green blinking lights.
That's the first time I've ever noticed that the drop pod has actually got light shining on where the ramp is.
Oh yeah, makes a little face over there. I think we talked about that once before too. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
I'm in.
It would have been nice to have a half a second to collect the ammo there and get a little help.
Victorian out there. Gonna...
Yep, fell down the hole again. I told y'all, I am incredibly talented at that. Incredibly talented.
Yeah, I mean, dig through and come back round. It's only a small bit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Not with my help.
Drop pod departing in 30 seconds.
Let's go down fighting. Let's go down with our boots on, boys.
Good work. We'll bring you back in.
It's going.
Oh, I said even without the my voice soundtrack, I like keeping a history of these things.
That sucks, that, because that's not through any fault of our own. Then that's just the lagging out.
No, I would have still fell down the hole. Trust me, I would have still fallen down the hole.
It dropped me on your head.
All right, so mission complete. As they say, it's just like, oh, I hate killing loot bugs and all that, and things like.
I completed 3 missions in salt pits of fungus bogs.
And the whole "don't leave any dwarf behind." It's like it's a nice saying.
19. Wow.
It's a nice saying, but
well done, you.
A little more than we can handle.
It's important you finish the mission.
Well done. You're getting closer to completing your assignment.
Claimable perk points.
All right. So next up will be an egg
2
hunt.
missions in fungus bogs. And 4 mining expeditions.
And we'll do that, and then whatever the third one is, and we will finish opening up mineral trading, although we rarely use it. I don't know if I've used it more than once, maybe, because we do collect a hell of a lot of minerals.
Oh.
Come over here, get my season pass. Next piece of script for me. And what did I end up buying with it? Have I gotten all the mustaches and beards yet? Excuse me.
Oh.
Lovely.
Oh, I unlocked the Chiroptera
Still working on victory moves, I think.
Oh, well, you're well ahead of me on that. Then you're on
so
18.
early in the
I'm only
morning.
on 14. I'm working towards 10 fades a night.
All right. So at this point, it's just continuing along the battle pass and everything.
What the event bonus just gives you extra script, does it? The event bonus just gives you extra script, does it? You said like when you do the lithophage stuff and everything, and it gives season event bonus above
Yes.
above the battle pass thing at the top of the battle pass.
You are correct. Yes.
It looks. You've got the season challenges that like complete 5 missions as a drill or a scout, and then above that you've got the event bonus.
Which I haven't been collecting the last couple. I'm glad he reminded me about them.
One script for me.
Oh yeah, you have to click on them to claim them. Ah, I didn't know that.
Script. Lovely script.
All right.
Scripts.
And I'm going to continue filling out. And I think that's probably about it. We will see y'all in the next one, which also is going to be voiceover because
Well, I can get the Furious patch now.
because mine
I've been
didn't
waiting to get
continue. Didn't record my voice. So I said,
But I don't want any of these infected weapons.
action's been great.
Is there nothing else I can work towards?
Action has been great over the last 8 or 9 or 10 years I've been using
The only
it.
victory move is thumbs up.
But I definitely think
all four of them
OBS is
thumbs
a
up.
superior product. All right. We will see you next time.